Congratulations, class of 2020. We actually made it. Sorry, just use someone else's.
Congrats, class of 2021. We finally made it.
We did it.
Yeah, let's go. We're done.
When I got my acceptance, my whole family was home and I just could not be with them.
I was with my best friend and she was like, oh my God, are you gonna check it? And I'm like, I'm not checking it right now.
I was recording myself when I opened the email and I was just crying.
My mom nearly went over the road. I got her to calm down, don't worry, we didn't get into your accident, by the way.
It was a really special moment for me because as a first generation American and a first generation college student, I just wasn't even thinking like any of these opportunities could happen to somebody like me. I've cried a lot. I've called all of my family, my mom, my dad in Haiti, just to tell them that we made it, we're going to the Big Apple.
I think when I first got in, yes, I was really excited, but it didn't really settle in until we had the Stern banners and we took that picture and we had that interaction between the whole class and the dean. So of all the events that happened that first week, I think that one stands out to me the most.
I never would have imagined that that's how I would be spending my first week of college, yelling and screaming and dancing on Gold Plaza. And I'll always remember laughing with the friends that I had made in cohort and chanting and just feeling really part of the community.
I loved being able to run around Central Park during field day and just kind of scream with all my new friends and have face paint and just be all decked out in orange.
I feel like there was those little quiet moments in the hectic week of events going on during orientation week that really forged some bonds that lasted for a long time.
It was just like a really, really overwhelming feeling of like I was leaving home at the same time, like, wow, this is going to be my new community. And the people here, some of them are going to be, some of my closest friends are going to become family in the next 4 years.
I think I wanted to come to Stern because there's such a range of opportunities that you could do. I had no idea what I wanted to do when I was coming into college.
I didn't really know much about the curriculum or even about business. I knew nothing. I came in saying I was doing finance and global business, but I literally had no idea what finance was at all.
I think I became much more aware of what business was and what role it plays in our world, particularly through the social impact core.
I think like a really good example of that is Stern Talks, being able to hear from all these different people your first year in a variety of sectors within business so you can really learn what it is you want to do and feel like you have an opportunity.
I think I loved all of the business and society related classes. There were so many interesting speakers. We had Professor Demoter and Galloway talk. We had the founder of TerraCycle. There was Professor Posner.
In the middle of the day, we're going to a class about, sure, you know how to calculate WACC, but then how do you help people with that?
The BIP really shows you as a course that we as individuals in the corporate world can actually make an impact outside of, profit or outside of our business. We can make an impact on, how the world works and how the world operates. And I think that's an incredibly powerful thing to tell someone who's 18 or 19 years old.
I probably wasn't as confident or as sure of myself as I am now. It's been due to being in the city and being able to interact with people who don't go to NYU.
Being in New York means that you can find a new favorite spot every weekend, and that's pretty awesome.
My favorite part of New York is, oh my God, wait, that's so hard.
One of my favorite memories of being welcome to New York is just passing by Financial District all lit up and feeling, at home.
You'll have weeks where you'll turn around and say, oh my goodness, I just did so much in the last 5 days.
Oh my gosh, the Stern community is dynamic. Everybody is doing something different. Maybe they could be doing the same job, but then one has a food Instagram and then the other spends their days grooming puppies.
Stern, for all of its qualities, is just a great network to be in. I wanted to meet people who are different to who I am.
My freshman spring, I got to go to Passport Day for the first time.
We got to like bring in food from our culture, which is Guyanese culture. And so that was a really exciting thing for me. And I got to experience my friends' cultures as well and got to eat and meet new people.
One thing that I really like about Stern in general is just that New York spirit. I feel like is something that everyone really has, even if they're coming from halfway across the world, like the decency to always look out for one another. So I think that's something that is especially true of Stern students.
You're encouraged to be your true self, and it's seen as like a strength and not a weakness. And to have someone, like I said, you know, just say, I have your back, you know, like I know you, I appreciate you, I understand you, makes you feel really seen.
There's definitely so much compassion in this community, and through all the ups and downs, we all go through so many things together. And I think once you come out the other side, you really have a respect for the people around you.
The Stern community is diverse, it's talented.
There's just no one typical Sternie, but I think that's what makes it such a fun place to be.
I honestly cannot even imagine my Stern experience without the club system, because I think that I've met some of my closest friends, learned some of my, like, the most interesting things, I guess, and figured out what I wanted to do. It's such a huge influence and powerful one because upperclassmen are so willing to give back.
I was a part of the Strategic Venture Society, where I've also met some of my best friends.
I'm gonna miss my dance team a lot.
The company is called Sea Straws. Junior year, we managed to win 300K Entrepreneurs Challenge.
I was an orientation leader, street team leader, as well as a peer mentor. Coming to college, I definitely didn't see myself being president of a club or doing all these different things. But now coming into here, I've really grown into the leader that I'm excited to see myself continue to grow into leaving college.
I've definitely learned how to time manage like a beast.
I've become more confident in myself. I've realized that I have these dreams, I have, these interests that are valid and I should pursue them.
Probably like a lot of people can relate, I thought I was out of my league and I thought that maybe this wasn't the right place for me. And so I think that through getting the education that I have and meeting the people that I have, I've been really encouraged to just grow into myself and understand that, hey, I'm here for a reason and I'm here to make a difference.
It's kind of like students walk in and they say, I want to be this, or I want to do that. And the university gives them the tools that they need to reach those points, and then they surpass them.
The access to professors has been incredible. You can approach any of your professors.
So my favorite class these past 4 years, it's so hard to narrow it down.
A really memorable professor would be Professor Sonia Marciano. I took strategic analysis with her during my junior year, and she's just such a sassy and fun professor to have.
I never imagined that I would go sandboarding in the desert with one of my professors, but that is a very fun experience that me and the rest of the class shared with Professor Narayans.
I really enjoyed every class I took with Professor Patterson.
Off the bat, I really enjoyed having Professor Statler.
The organizational communications class with Professor Shea.
Negotiations with Professor Elizabeth Howard.
My favorite professor is Professor Shahada. She cared so much about not just like my academics, but also just how I was doing and how I was as a person.
I love Susan Selleck. She's my mentor. She taught me how to take things seriously, but still be myself.
I know for me, being away from New York City and Washington Square Park and just the NYU community kind of makes you miss it and appreciate it even more. So I hope that the class of 2020 takes the time to kind of be reflective and appreciative.
One hope that I would have for the class of 2021 is that we all just really stay together as a community going forward. We are all in this together, and once you leave Stern, you can't really leave it behind.
I hope all of us continue to keep in touch. I hope, 5, 10, 20 years down the line, we remember these memories.
We'll always have this one shared experience to look back on, and we should remember that, we should celebrate it, and not forget it, no matter where we all end up in the future.
Graduating from Stern is a big accomplishment, and we should all not take it for granted and use it for the betterment of ourselves and people around us.
The last year has shown us that we all need to fix the systems that we're part of. And I have never been so inspired by a group of people. I've seen so many of my classmates become aware about these issues, speak about them, become activists for these issues. I think it's really amazing.
We are the ones that are going to change the world.
Shout out to the Marketing Society and everyone who was ever involved in it.
Shout out to Peter Henry and Corey Blay, who were so instrumental in starting the NYU Stern Breakthrough Scholars.
Shout out to my friends and classmates for an amazing last 4 years, and to my parents, even though I didn't become a doctor, I hope I still made you proud.
To the general Stern community, thanks for helping me become who I am today.
Keep on learning. You'll never be bored. You'll never feel stuck. Stern and me are always here for you.
I'm really proud of your accomplishments, and I'm proud of your future accomplishments that this degree has helped prepare you for.
Congratulations! You should be extremely, extremely proud of yourself, not only for graduating, but for doing so through a worldwide pandemic, through global uncertainty, through thousands of Zoom classes, through hearing the phrase "you're on mute" thousands of times, and the list goes on. And you did all this with a level of grace and humility and self-sacrifice and resilience and optimism that has been truly, truly inspiring to all of us here at Stern.
Class of 2021, congratulations. Your success is so brilliant that I had to wear my glasses.
Hello, graduates. Wow, look how far you've come. I welcomed you to campus when you began your journey at NYU Stern. I was so incredibly proud of you then, and I'm even more proud now as we celebrate this amazing milestone. The last 2 years had so many challenges with the pandemic and so many other national and global events. But here you are, wearing violet and demonstrating your resilience. Congratulations. Good luck with your future adventures, and I'm eagerly awaiting to see how you crush it in the real world, because I know you will. We are Stern indeed.
Congratulations. It has been a true privilege to watch you grow during your time at Stern, and we wish you every success as lifelong Sternies.
Congratulations, you did it. We are so proud of you and all your accomplishments.
Class of 2020, we made it. Woo! Yay! We did it! Okay, can't do that again.
Congratulations to the class of 2021. I'm proud of us. I hope you're proud of us, and I'm really excited to see what we all do next.
It's been a wild 4 years, and I can't wait to celebrate with everyone.
We came, we saw, we conquered, period. We did that.
It's time to celebrate ourselves and everything that we've accomplished.